Hey guys, what's going on? SK here, and today we're on the MineVolt server. Now, I've got this in my area. It's an awesome like Extreme Hills Plus. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Extreme Hills Plus slash Extreme Hills slash Taiga thing. I don't know. It looks really cool though with the snow on everything. I planted these mega Taiga trees just to dress the area up. Over here, little wheat farm, little 3x3 portal because it looks cool, and my ender chest. And right here is our actual home. I like how it looks. It looks very homey, very cozy. We have this nice little path. Back here, we're gonna get some sheep farm going. Not a big one, just to make the area look cooler. If we go inside, it's very small. We have this chest full of stuff. Furnace, bed right there for now. This is our stone chest. I swear, every time I start recording, my watch goes off. And we have our little balcony, so that looks really good, I think. Very nice, very cozy. Now, over this hill is where we have our mine shaft, and there's actually like the perfect place for it, where I put it, because the area, like, it was one of those stone beach sort of things, exactly like that. That's not the one, but it looked exactly like that. So it kind of already had that like mine sort of a resource feel to it. So let's just head down here. That's my sugarcane area. Right now, you see we have a pretty cool area. Say this just looks like a mine. And down here I have this grass and cobble thing. And this just goes all the way down to layer 10. Well, it will. It's down to like 15 right now. Yep, that's that. Today, we need to repair this pickaxe. Just a work pick. Probably name it too. Efficiency 4 and breaking 3. We'll probably name it. Oh, we need to sleep. And we'll probably name it something easy, just like work pick or something. So that way it won't go up in levels for repairing. I don't think. But I know it's always good to name things just because it has something to do with the level work. So we're going to go do that. We're going to go to the end grinder that I built. So we'll sleep, and we'll go through that. I'm just trying to find coordinates for the nether hub. So I've got all my good stuff that I'm going to put into my ender chest. I'll keep this sword on me because it's a knockback 2, so it'll come in handy. And it's knockback 2 and breaking 3, so it wouldn't be a huge deal if I lost it. Okay, we'll put all these things in there. We'll keep the bread. Gnome was nice enough to gift me with these 10 diamonds. Pretty awesome, by the way. Pretty awesome. Is also known as Dylan Gnome 374, one of the two. He doesn't really do YouTube. He's just a friend of Carson and I's, so that's why he's on the server. I need to get an actual good nether pathway set up because this one is crap, and I'll probably end up falling off of it once or twice. At least I need to set up some sort of walls or something. Okay. Let's just make our way here, and hopefully nothing crazy will happen. Nothing bad so far. Okay. Well, rendering is off. There it goes. The only reason I'm really showing you this nether path walking is to show you how far away I am. It's not really that far. It's like 300 blocks in the nether, I think. So it's really not bad. Not complaining at all. Not at all. Perhaps makes everything look funny when you record. It's like, it's got this sort of like dead appearance to it. Like when you're walking, it makes everything just like render funny. Normally you don't see it on the video, but that's just what happens when you're recording, I guess. That's what it is. So now we have this little staircase going down. That's the temporary nether hub over there. It's just basic cobble. Just basic. Okay. What? That's awesome. Whoever did that, that's cool. Very cool. I don't really need to show you spawn, because I feel like you've seen it before. Lay this way, do the ender dragon. No, I'm Chris and Ben's mess up ahead. I need to check out some of the other people's areas. Maybe I'll do that today. But we have a mission right now. We have a mission that we need to attend to. And it's a cool mission. Now, there are a couple things I'll have to do when I get to the end grinder. Like, I'll have to turn particles off. I'll show you why. And I'll have to turn hostile creature volume down. You'll definitely want that down. Most of the time I turn blocks down too, because there's water around the place, and that gets really noisy. Really noisy, really fast. So we're just going to go through this nether portal. It cuts the time down by a lot, believe me. It may seem like a long time getting there, but it does make it better. Well, lag. What's this? Okay, here we are. We need to do something to make this thing work better. Like, where we can actually have a good way out. Yeah, a little risky. But at least there's water down there if anything were to go wrong. See how fast I made that go? I'm just that cool. I'm just kidding, I'm not cool. So yeah, this is basic pathway. People should come through and make it look better. I built like all the functionality of it just to make it actually work. So hopefully people can come through and make it look nice. Because it does look very bad. I'll admit that. It looks very, very bad. If somebody left this on, I'm gonna freak out. Someone left it on. Alright, let me do all that stuff I was talking about. Hostile creatures off. No, I already did that. Blocks, we'll turn blocks down. Since it gets annoying. Video settings, particles, minimal. Okay, yeah, somebody left it on, which is annoying. Let's eat our bread. I'll just give you a quick tour. Here's a melon farm for food, because you go through food pretty fast here. This is like open chest, so when people store things in here, I mean, always go through, because it's an open chest. I don't know why you'd ever want to store anything in here. It'd be stupid. Okay, I don't need any of this stuff. Don't need any of that. Definitely don't need a rose bush right now. These are all the ender pearl chests, as you can see. They're pretty full already. Okay, we'll store it there. Nope, put you there. And this looting too is good though. I might combine it. Looting too is definitely a good thing. So here's all this stuff. We need to make a new pickaxe because that'll be cheaper and it'll make it more complete. Sometimes there's sticks in there. I don't see any. Were there any in here? Yes, there were. 1, 2. Okay, we'll just let these guys pile up. They're pretty piled up already because somebody forgot to shut it off. Let's see how many levels it's going to take. 30. 23. Might as well. And how much is it going to take to rename it? 22 levels? Okay, we'll get to 22 then. And watch how fast this is going to go. Since I have their sounds turned off, it's not bad. It's not loud or anything. See, I designed this sort of Enderman farm on my own. And the way I did that, or like the reason it's unique, is because it funnels them into a 2x2 drop. So they're in a much more compacted space. Now the problem with the Enderman funnel is that every now and then they do take fall damage from it, and so ultimately they'll die down here on impact. But this has really, really high spawn rates, so the chance of it like going empty for very long is very low. So we don't really have to worry much about them dying being a problem, because it doesn't really affect rates very much. Okay. See how fast that went? That was just awesome. We'll just title it work pick. Work pick. Work pick. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Now what's it going to take to combine these guys? Can we even do it? 34. Sweet. Now, this time I'll just cut until I get to 34 because it starts to get repetitive and boring. Set you in there. So, let's get to 34. Yay. Isn't it, though? Figured out an enchanted pickaxe just because I had the diamonds, thanks to Gnome. Here goes nothing. Not bad, actually. That's actually great. That's actually great because I can combine it with this lovely lad. Sweet. How much is that going to take? I was actually planning on leaving the end after this one, but it actually does get addicting doing all these enchantments and everything. No, it's not too expensive. Maybe I have to wear them down some. I'll focus on that later. So now we're just going to store these guys. As you can see, I got all my good stuff in here. I really don't need anything else that's on me. I'm a little sad to let this bread go, but honestly, it's whatever. So I got all my good stuff in the inner chest. And now it's time to jump out of the end. That was unexpected, wasn't it? Just like that. Ah! And I'm dead. And I get to spawn all the way back at my house because it was faster. And I can run over here to my ender chest and have everything right there. How handy is that? Very handy. I'll tell you right now. It's very handy. So, let's do that. Now we'll take our... It's loot-tastic sword. Bow your bow. Work pick. Sounds so basic. All these 3 good pickaxes. What? Whoa, what? That's so weird. When I go over this pickaxe, the inventory and inner chest get black. When I go to any other spot, it's like here, white. Here, what? It's so confusing. Have my diglet, diamond axe. Got all my good stuff. I figured I'd just run this pick into the ground because I really don't need it. I have that one, so that's my only silk touch pick at the moment, so I am going to keep a hold of that. There is quite a bit of stuff that I didn't need in there that I can store now. So I'll have more room next time. Next time. So let's just put all this stuff away. Just like that. Now, wait, am I out of wheat? No, there it is. Okay, cool. Now it's time to go. I need food. Do I have food? I can cook up some raw fish. I'll make some of this into bread. We'll make like 3 bread. Just like that. Now let's go. It's time to go nab them sheep and put them into our lovely farm over here. It shouldn't take too long with our staircase and everything of the like. Unfortunately, this is a very steep mountain. Very, very steep mountain. That won't be fun getting them to that. I really love the in-grinder because you can, everything that I just did, you can get done. Honestly, I didn't even spend 15 minutes there probably. I may have spent a max of like 10. So that's why I love it. Because you can get a lot accomplished in not very much time. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come after me. Let's go. Let's go. You want this wheat? I know you do. You're going to follow me. You're going to jump up on that? No, a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. You're almost there. No? Up. Up here. That's more like it. Crap. What we're going to do here. Okay, come on. Jump up. Jump over. Get over here. Cool. Okay, now follow me up this hill. Sweet. I'll break that for you. Get up here. There you go. You're making your way. You're getting big. You know what you're doing. Get on there. Follow me there. Get up there. Let me get this out for you. This whole thing's confusing, isn't it? Yeah, you follow me now. You follow me. Crap. This way. Gonna take a little more time than I expected. This is not as easy as it looks. Because I make it look so easy. Follow me up. Up this section. Okay, now we're looking good. Now we can come over here. Probably be doing a lot of tunneling. Building up my cobble reserves, getting lots of diamonds, iron, gold, redstone, coal, emeralds, lapis, cobble, diamonds, all that sort of stuff. Building up lots and lots of that. I like my house. It just looks so cozy and happy. Everything looks happy over here. We'll be doing a lot of, lots and lots of houses. I know I said this would be like my functional server, but I honestly think we can incorporate both into both of the worlds we play on. Because we're just that cool. We're just that cool. Follow me. Follow me, follow me. Almost made it. Our epic journey is almost over, and then I gotta do it again. Okay. What I really need to do is fill in this stone area with grass, just because it looks really out of place and yuck. I'm all for stone beaches sometimes, but sometimes it just don't work. Make it. Aha! You follow me now. Yeah, now you're not interested. That's how everything treats you. They're so interested the first time you show it. And the second time, they just don't even want to see it anymore. Sheep are like, they're like, they're like people. In some ways. In most ways, they're not. Okay, I'm just gonna make a basic thing. My pick hasn't. Oh, darn it! I was about to say my pick hasn't even broken yet. That was cool. Oh, jinxed it. I did jinx it actually. That's so much fun though when you have an unbreaking 3, it doesn't break for the first few times. You're like, ooh boy. Yeah, this is a silk touch shovel. Just to let you know. Okay, where is another sheep? I just heard one. Oh, there! Look at that! Come after me. Let's go. That was perfect. Thank you. You're much more cooperative than the other guy. This one's gonna be easy in comparison to the other one. And that's when something went wrong. Yeah, you follow me up the hill. Up the hill. This video is kind of a test because I switched to 720p on my monitor from 1366 by like 768 is what it was. And now it's 1280 by 720. So I'm recording full screen off wraps, so the video will come out as a native 720p video, which means that from the get-go, it'll be 720p. So I won't have to go through any extra rendering or anything like that. Obviously, I'll still edit and render it through editing because it will decrease the file size. But if the file is too big still, if it comes to the point where it gets too large for me to upload, I'll have to start recording in half size, which will be like 360, I think. Yeah, it'll be 360. Which honestly isn't that big of a deal with Minecraft videos. Like a lot of people make it out to be like the worst thing ever when you don't record in HD. But you really can't tell a lot of times with Minecraft. I mean, you can obviously tell the difference between like 240 and 720, but it's hard between like 720 and 360. Or it's really hard between why are my particles turned off still? It's really hard between 720 and 1080 with Minecraft. It's just there's no reason really to have 1080 in my opinion. It's just extra file size. It's just gonna make things take way too long to upload, to render, for all of that. Look, he's an eating fool. Okay, so now. We'll store that. What are we going to do now? Store him. We can make the rest of this into that lovely bread that I love. Probably. What are we gonna do now? Oh, we'll go fishing for a few seconds. Might fish like once or twice, then end the episode. This one's gonna be shorter, but that's just because there's a lot of work I need to do on here before I can actually start getting into the bigger episodes where I get more done. Like, I'll need to start gathering more and more resources, especially building up my wood reserves, because I don't have a whole lot of that right now. Just basic things, to be honest. I might gift someone next episode, someone who's hooked up with the Nether Hub, if we can find someone, and someone who's deserving of it. Well, they did a lot to fishing in 1.7. It's cool now. Like, you can catch bows and saddles and name tags and books, all sorts of awesome stuff. And you'll notice the particle. I kind of pointed to my screen there. The particles kind of jump through the water. Oh, it's getting nighttime, and you'll see like water start to get crazy like close to it. Like you'll see like it's almost like a fish swimming towards the bobber, and then it will go down. You'll see it when it starts happening. Hopefully before nighttime. I think when they start jumping, see, there it is. And down you go. So, just a fish. So now we're going to go do the sleeping. We're going to go sleep. Going to go sleep again. So much to do. So much time. We've got all the time in the world, to be honest. One thing I really need to go do is go through and light up all this area because it does get very mobby. Very mobby, very fast. Is that a word? Mobby? That works. That does too work. Gonna expand this house as well. Probably have a chest room like back in there somewhere. But for now, Tamaki the awesome, delicious fish. For now, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. And yeah, I'll be seeing you next time. Bye-bye.